Hello friends, in this video, we have listed the 10 best museums in Istanbul that you can visit with your children. You can support us by subscribing to our channel before starting our video. We wish you a good time. Although visiting a museum is thought of as an activity for adults, there are many museums in our country that can attract the attention of children. Moreover, visiting a museum expands the imagination of children and also enables them to learn historical and cultural values. Especially Istanbul is a very rich city in this respect, and if you are thinking of doing cultural and artistic activities with your children, this article is for you. Istanbul/Rahmi Koç Museum. Rahmi Koç Museum, established on an area of 27,000 square meters on the shores of the Golden Horn, has been in service since 1997. You can witness important details about the development of transportation, industry and communication in the museum, where you can have fun especially with your children over the age of 4. Scientific instruments, Fenerbahçe ferry, communication vehicles and nostalgic cars are the sections that attract the most attention of children. You need to spare a minimum of 3 hours to visit the museum, and you can also take a break at the cafes in the museum during the tour. Rahmi Koç Museum is open to visitors Tuesday through Friday between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., except Mondays, and Saturday through Sunday between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Entrance prices are 190 Turkish liras for adults and 95 Turkish liras for students. Istanbul Museum of Illusions. In 2019, Istanbul Illusion Museum opened its doors as the 16th Illusion Museum. Istanbul Illusion Museum is located on Istiklal Street, one of the busiest streets in the city. Thanks to its central location, it offers visitors the opportunity to easily reach it by bus or their own vehicles. Istanbul Illusions Museum sections, illusions exhibited in the museum, are grouped in 3 main categories. Optical illusions, exhibitions using visual elements such as pictures, rooms, objects, and in this category, there are various optical illusions that affect visual perception. Photographic illusions, exhibitions created based on the angles, light plays or compositions of photographs. Interactive illusions, exhibitions that visitors can interact with and make them feel like they are a part of the illusion. 2024 Istanbul Illusion Museum entrance fees are as follows: 340 TL for ages 18 to 64, 220 TL for students, free of charge for ages 0 to 4, 220 TL for children ages 5 to 16. Istanbul Museum of Illusions visiting hours welcomes its visitors 7 days a week between 10 in the morning and 10 in the evening. Miniaturk Istanbul. Miniaturk is an open-air museum located in Istanbul, Turkey, exhibiting miniature models of important historical and cultural buildings in the country. Located on the banks of the Golden Horn, in the Eyüp Sultan district of Istanbul, Miniaturk allows visitors to see historical and architectural monuments from different regions of Turkey in one place. Miniaturk contains miniature versions of 135 different works selected from all over Turkey. These works include various examples such as Ottoman period mosques, historical bridges, ancient theaters, special architectural structures in Anatolia and modern city buildings. If you prefer to go to Miniaturk with your private vehicle, you can follow the signs in the city and head towards the Sutlus area. Miniaturk entrance tickets are 80 Turkish liras for domestic visitors, 350 Turkish liras for foreign visitors, 30 Turkish liras for students, teachers and military personnel. Miniaturk Istanbul visiting hours are open every day of the week between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. Pelit Chocolate Museum. Located in Esenyurt, Istanbul, as part of the Pelit Chocolate's production facilities, this museum is decorated with works of art and presents chocolate sculptures of famous personalities and legendary figures to visitors. In Istanbul, transportation is widely available by public transportation, metro, buses and minibuses. Pelit Chocolate Museum entrance fees are 300 TL per person for individual visits. For school groups, the fee per person is 250 TL. There is no fee for visitors in the 0 to 3 age group. Pelit Chocolate Museum opens its doors to visitors on weekdays and weekends between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. If school groups want to visit the museum, they must make a reservation in advance. Group visits are limited to a minimum of 15 and a maximum of 40 people. Wax Museum of Illusion and Toys. It is a door to the fascinating world of Istanbul that plays with reality and triggers imagination and curiosity. The museum invites its visitors to a magical adventure, like a maze full of colorful toys, decorated with optical illusions, as well as 3D pictures, optical illusions and fun toys, while wandering around the museum. It tells a gripping story. Wax Illusion and Toy Museum is located on Süleyman Demirel Boulevard, the Saksur district of Istanbul. Among the illusion experiences you will discover in the magical areas, you will be fascinated by Infinite Reflection, Inverted Room, Last Supper, Infinite Room with Objects, Parallel Faces, Digital Infinite Room, Twin World, 3 Light Room, Copy Man and many other interesting rooms. The museum's visiting hours are open to visitors every day of the week between 11:30 and 2100 hours. The fee is 300 TL for adults and 250 TL for children. As for the family package, 2 adults plus 1 child entrance ticket costs 650 TL. Fisherman Kenan Sea Creatures Museum. Fisherman Kenan Sea Creatures Museum, a unique Turkish sea creature museum in Turkey, opens its doors to visitors at Fisherman Kenan's Beylikdüzü Life Valley facilities. This museum houses a unique collection that includes giant sharks, rays, tuna and thousands of mummified sea creatures. Fisherman Kenan Sea Creatures Museum works. The museum contains many sea creatures, from small fish such as anchovies to sharks weighing tons. It is located in the Beylikdüzü district of Istanbul. The museum is located in the Valley of Life in Beylikdüzü district. Fisherman Kenan Sea Creatures Museum visiting hours are Monday through Friday 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., closed on Sunday. Fisherman Kenan Sea Creatures Museum is a place that visitors can visit free of charge. Madame Tussauds Istanbul. In the museum, there are wax statues of artists, athletes, politicians, musicians, actors and many other famous names. Each episode focuses on different themes, vividly showcasing famous personalities, historical and cultural figures. Some of the departments of Istanbul Madame Tussauds are Famous Personalities section, History and Culture department, Entertainment and Sports section, Istanbul themed sections, and finally, there are interactive experience areas. The full ticket price for adults is 420 TL, or 336 TL if you buy online. Madame Tussauds Istanbul is open to visitors every day of the week and its working hours are between 10 in the morning and 8 in the evening. Taksim Square is in a central location providing easy access to Istanbul's various transportation lines and activity areas. The exact address and location of the museum is as follows: İstiklal Caddesi, Refik Osman Top Sokak, No. 1 Beyoğlu Istanbul. Istanbul Toy Museum Kadıköy. Istanbul Toy Museum is a treasure trove that takes visitors to childhood memories with its colorful and fascinating world. Sunny Akın's unique collection draws attention with its historical toys and entertaining details, taking visitors on a nostalgic time journey. The museum reminds visitors, fascinated by old doll houses, handmade wooden toys and interesting games, of the power of play and imagination. Istanbul Toy Museum is located in the Kadıköy district of Istanbul. The museum is located in a mansion on Zeki Saran Street in Gaziantep, which attracts attention with its historical and warm atmosphere. Museum entrance fees are determined as 90 Turkish liras for visitors aged 3 and over, students, teachers and visitors over 65 years of age. Other visitors pay 160 Turkish liras to visit the museum. Istanbul Toy Museum visiting hours open its doors to visitors every day of the week between 10 in the morning and 6:30 in the evening. However, the museum is closed to visitors on Mondays. Sancaktepe Science Center. It is a very nice science center in Sancaktepe, established for children to visit with their parents. It is a place where children will have a great time and get extremely valuable information about science and space. On the lower floor, there is an area with experimental areas and visual learning tools. On the upper floor, there is a meeting place where visual explanations about space are made. The design of this area on the upper floor has an oval dome, and you can watch the visuals in the dome thanks to the inclined seats by reflecting on the dome. Visiting hours are predetermined and information on the days and hours must be obtained from the website before going. You can reach Sancaktepe by using public transportation options such as metro bus, buses and minibuses. You can go by using buses 11S, 131, 131H, 131Y, 132M, 14KS and 328. You stated that entrance to Sancaktepe Science Center is free and that individual visitors can visit it free of charge on weekends. Üsküdar Kite Museum. Üsküdar Municipality Mehmet Nasir Akaz Kite Museum, which is the first and only kite museum of our country and one of the 18 kite museums in the world, with its collection consisting of kites, publications, materials and various objects, with a total of more than 2,500 products from 6 continents, 33 countries, collected by Mehmet Nasir Akaz since 1986. It is a museum. Entrance to the museum is free, and the participation fee for the workshop activities is 30 TL. The museum is open every day from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Yes, friends, if you have had good or bad experiences about these wonderful places, do not forget to write them in the comments section. You can also subscribe to our channel for such content. We hope you all have fun.